All right, and we are starting with the MST Esports League first game of the season one. This is the first ever game of MST Esports League. Today we have the Party Crashers versus the NJIT Highlanders. This is a monumental moment in MST Esports history. This is the first ever game of all time, and not only that, this is a single elimination tournament, meaning that not only will this game show who the first ever winner of MST Esports League history is, it will also show who the first ever loser and first disqualification of MST Esports League history. There's a lot riding on this game, so we're going to see some amazing gameplay here today, and we're going to get started very, very shortly. First off, just to go over a few of the rules, this is a comp style game, 5 rounds, best of three. If someone wins, we still do all 5 games. Um, there are hero bans, one hero ban from each side, but they cannot ban heroes from the same role. So we're gonna get this started. It's gonna be super fun. Uh, Everyone from Party Crashers, you guys can head on over to your custom VCs, and everyone from NJIT, go ahead and go to your custom VCs. And yeah, we're gonna get this started.
Good
Good
luck,
luck,
have fun.
everybody.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun, everyone.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm very excited for everyone to be here today. This is really awesome. A big thanks to everyone who's helped MST so far. We've got 30 teams for these two tournaments that we're hosting this season. Through June through July, we're going to be playing all these games and having a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, thank you to Squid. Thank you to Spicy. Thank you to um, Mighty Owl LFGS. Thank you to the official Overwatch server for all the help that they did. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here today. It should be a very, very fun game. And we've got two really, really good teams here today that are really going to be playing for the win. So, um, again, this is a single elimination tournament. So it's either you win and you are the first ever winner of MST Sports history, or you lose and you're the first ever, not only loss of MST Esports League history, but the first ever disqualification from MST Esports history. So now just getting set up here. Um, we're going to go ahead and do a coin flip. Um, we're going to go ahead and do a coin flip real quick just to determine who will get the first map pick. Party Crashers says Tails, and it is Tails. Party Crashers gets the first map pick. I'm just going to go ahead and go over here, make sure that we are doing the correct maps here. I don't want to. I do not have our map pool memorized. I wish I did, but I do not. Lijiang, Ilios, or Nepal are the first options for map. Party Crashers making their decision now. This does mean that the NJIT Highlanders will get the first ban of this game, which could be a very, very good opportunity for them. It looks like we are playing in Lijiang, which is a one of my favorite maps. I really enjoy Lijiang, honestly, as a map. I think it's super fun, and I've never really had a problem with it. I mean, I like playing Venture, so I like booping people off the map. Oh god, I accidentally did Lijiang Daytime. We're not doing Lijiang Daytime. Um, all right, Lijiang Night. That means NJIT Highlanders. You guys get the first hero ban. Well, the stream is supposed to be delayed by 3 minutes. All right, it looks like NJIT is going to go for Ana for their first ban. Um, so that means that the Party Crashers can no longer ban any support. No supports are allowed. They can ban anyone. It just cannot be a support. Getting set up here. We're waiting for Party Crashers to pick their ban. There's a lot of good heroes to ban here on Lijiang Tower. Banning Ana was certainly a choice from NJIT Highlanders over here. We're going to see what the Party Crashers do. There are a few supports here that would have been, in my opinion, better bans here, but perhaps it's because NJIT would rather play those characters instead. I do notice that NJIT kind of has a theme going on with their profiles over here. Lots of characters that I do think could go very well on this map. And it looks like the Party Crashers are going to ban Sojourn. Awesome. All right. Well, going into the first. Uh, uh, let's see here. All right, and we are going to go ahead and swap over to the gaming scene now. Looks like we're about to get started. Sojourn and Ana are the bans here. So let me go ahead and ban those real quick. No Ana and no Sojourn. All right. Let me just ask if both teams are ready. It looks like both teams are ready. All right, let me swap over to the gaming scene here. Oh, looks like I forgot to change these from our last Pugs event. If you didn't show up for that, it was very fun. Over here we've got the Party Crashers, and over here we've got NJIT Highlanders. All right, good luck to both teams. This is going to be an interesting matchup today. Um, it looks like over here we've got, for Party Crashers, we've got a Junker Queen, a Genji, a Cassidy, a Juno, and a Lucio. Looks like they're really going for speed here. They definitely want to just try to push this first point as fast as possible and take it immediately. Over on the other side, we've got Winston, Freya, Genji, Lucio, and Kiriko. Now, Freya is a newer character, and she's definitely been seen to be quite overpowered recently, but I do believe that in the mid-season patch notes, I'm pretty sure they did manage to nerf her a little bit, if I recall correctly. It looks like both teams switching it up here a little bit. Now going Symmetra on both teams.
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
All right, starting off the game. Junker Queen looking for an early pick on the Ramattra here. Ramattra already half health. Definitely needing to play back a little bit with his team. Ramattra once again getting low, but Junker Queen also getting low. Reverb managing to get a pick on Singularity. But also Spastic managing to get a pick on Colby Jack now. Oh, with a clean boop from Reverb. Galaxy Ray is now off, and it looks like NJIT Highlanders is going to take the first point here. What an amazing play from Reverb there.
Greetings. Hello. You are safe with me.
Galaxy Ray now swapping to Ramattra. Trying to push through this chokehold here. Taking a lot of damage though. Spasnik putting off a castle there. Managing to get 2 picks. Geronimi out also getting a pick. And Galaxy Ray managing to get a pick. Now only a Ramattra left. And it looks like Party Crashers is able to take the point. NJIT Highlanders is coming up on some ults though. Party Crashers is going to have to make a pretty nice hold here. Iggy getting an early pick on Geronimi out. Artorias popping ult here. We're going to see if he can get any picks with it. Juno also popping ult here to try and keep up their tank. It seems to be working so far. Now both beats going out and Kitsune from Iggy. NJIT using a lot of ults there. Party Crashers coming back with 3 serious ults that could definitely do some damage. We've already seen Spasnik use his ultimate before for some really good picks here. Managing to pick off Geronimiao though, which means that Geronimiao is now staggered. Oh no, it looks like Geronimiao is actually able to spawn with Juno, and everything seems to be going fine for Party Crashers over here. They're coming back again with 3 ults here, so NJIT is going to have to decide what they want to do to hold this point. Geronimiao managing to get an early pick on Reverb. And another pick, now both supports, and Spasnik managing to get a pick on Artorias here too, meaning that now NJIT is down 3. Colby Jack trying to get out of there. Now going back to Party Crashers. Once again, Party Crashers has the ult advantage here. We're definitely going to see some good holds here. If Galaxy Ray can use this ultimate to get some picks, they can definitely hold this until the end, maybe. Reverb managing to get a pick on Geronimiao. Party Crashers now down 2. Juno unfortunately unable to keep up Galaxy Ray as he hides behind a wall. NJIT Highlanders now with the advantage, and it looks like they're able to cap point once again. Colby managing to get a pick on Spaznik. Freya going for the Lucio there, but not quite able to make it. Using ult on Ramatra and able to kill him with Juno popping her ult. Very difficult hold for Party Crashers. Lucio trying desperately, but unfortunately not able to hold it. And it looks like NJIT Highlanders is going to take the first point.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Greetings. Hello. Greetings. Hello. Greetings. Hello.
This is such a
Now
misuse
moving
of
into the
technology.
next round, it looks like we're sticking with the Symmetra picks here. Also keeping with the Freya and the Cassidy. We're really keeping basically the exact same format here for this round.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Early pick from I Am Broom on Geronimo. That was massive for NJIT Highlanders. Colby managing to get a pick on Singularity, and Artorias being able to get a pick on Pimenta. And it looks like NJIT is going to take the early lead on this point as well. Farah now coming back, trying to get some early damage in. Taking some damage herself. NJIT Highlanders also having the ult advantage here, with their ults being much closer to getting to 100% rather than Party Crashers, who's still hovering around the 50% range. And you trying to pick off the... Yeah, able to pick off the Ramatra there. Now looking at the Farah, managing to save himself from that Cassidy. Unfortunately gets picked off. But luckily NJIT looks like they're able to hold. Now with both teams down one player, we'll see what NJIT is able to do with this hold.
Greetings. Hello. Greetings.
I'm here.
You are
Let the
safe with
Kitsune guide you.
Artorias managing to get a really good ult there, managing to keep Party Crashers off the point.
hello. Greetings. Hello.
NJIT now at 90. Party Crashers gonna have to make a serious touch here. They do have two ults here that they can use, so maybe push in. But do they have enough time? Singularity managing to touch there. Starting to stall. Geronimo out, getting a pick on Reverb. Artorias popping another ult. Managing to get a pick on Pimienta. But unfortunately, it looks like the rest of NJIT's team is just out of the game. And they do have to back up. Only one person left on point for NJIT. And it looks like Party Crashers is able to take it. Hanamiya trying to get some early damage in here and see if they can hold this point. They're going to have to hold it for 100% or else they will lose. Once again, Party Crashers is just in a place where they don't have the ult advantage here, and unfortunately, NJIT Highlanders was able to get quite a few picks there early, and it looks like NJIT might be able to take the first game, and they do. That is 1-0 NJIT Highlanders.
Take everything from.
Score 0-2. Ready for battle.
Well, I thought that I fixed it, so that's a little bit strange, but let's see here. All right. So it looks like there was a problem with the code that we were using, so we're just going to go ahead and move over to comp rules. Just going to go ahead and ask if anyone wants any subs before we continue, and we will go ahead and start with the second game. For people who are just joining in, it is now 1-0 NJIT Highlanders. They managed to take the first game. That means that if they get 2 more wins, then they will be able to take this game, and they will officially be the first ever winners of MST Esports history. But it is possible that Party Crashers will be able to make it a comeback. NJIT now getting the map pick. I'm going to go ahead and fix this issue real quick. We can make this smaller probably. Alright, it looks like NJIT Highlanders is going to pick Kings Row for their map. Except for Kings Row. Alright. Party Crashers, since they were the losers of last game, get the first pick for Hero Band this time. We'll see what they pick. No Genji. It looks like we're going for Genji for the first pick. NJIT now picking their ban. They cannot ban any DPS or previous bans. So that means they cannot ban Ana. Let's see here. Looks like NJIT is going to ban Juno. Alright, bans are in place. It looks like we are going to head on into the second game. Looks like NJIT is ready. It looks like Party Crashers are ready. So now we are going into the second game. Once again, it is 1-0 NJIT Highlanders. Let me make sure that we can actually see this. What if I make this even smaller? I'm super good at this, guys, I swear. What if we put it here? What if we put it beneath the... Now that's good. I like that. That's much better.
Ready for battle. Hello.
Alright. Now going into the next match, it looks like we've got, for Party Crashers, we've got Ramatra, Ashe, Sojourn, Brig, and Ana.
Good to see you.
I'm wondering if this Brig is going to play more with the tank or is going to go up there to protect their Ana from any divers that might be happening. For NJIT, it looks like we're going Winston. Nope, looks like we're going Ramatra, Mei, Sojourn, Farah, Lucio, and Kiri.
Area denial.
Take everything from me,
Breaking them down.
Colby Jack managing to get an early pick on Ramatra there. This is going to be huge for NJIT. Colby Jack getting a pick on Pimienta. And it looks like NJIT is managing to take the first point with 6 minutes left. Colby Jack once again getting another pick on the Sojourn there.
Not so fast.
Geronimo managing to get a pick on the Ashe there as well. With both DPS out of the game, Party Crashers is going to have to leave some serious space. Now NJIT managing to push past that choke point is going to be huge for them in the upcoming battle.
Dodge this. Railgun charge holding.
You are safe with me.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Colby Jack managing to use his ultimate on Spaznik, and Spaznik unfortunately getting picked off.
Railgun powered and ready to fire. Destroying projectiles. Gotta go quick.
Party and NJIT both managing to get a pick there.
Taking them down.
Both their DPS managing to get a pick on each other.
This ends now.
I feel a warm inside.
Dodge this. Cooling down.
NJIT really managing to get some heavy space here. And they managed to cap the second point once again with about 6 minutes left. Party Crashers with a nice Nano and Orisa ult there, managing to finally take some space off back. But it doesn't look like NJIT is going to let them take it easily. Colby Jack really getting some heavy picks here. Ramacha unfortunately not able to get a pick on the Ashe with two supports just glued to her. Ramacha trying to get a pick on Roadhog here. Once again, NJIT isn't going to give it to him easily. They're going to have to play some good game here to manage to hold this for another 4.5 minutes now. What I believe is the first pick of the game on Artorias. Colby Jack once again just kind of staying in the back line, doing some damage, and really, honestly, getting a lot of picks this game. If I had to pick a MVP for this team based on this game alone, it would definitely be Colby Jack. The games that we've seen from Colby Jack here has been immaculate. I mean, we've seen picks over and over again, early fights and throughout the fights from Colby Jack here. Really just seeing a lot of really good gameplay. Artorias managing to pop off a really nice ult there. And NJIT managing to cap the final point with 4 minutes left on the clock.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Thank you everyone who has followed so far for throughout the stream. We really appreciate it. If you want to support MST even more, we do have a donation link that you can go and support us through our Discord. Just remember, MST Esports, we're all about giving back to the community. So for this season, we are supporting Stand Up to Cancer and supporting their research in cancer awareness and cancer detection. So big thanks to Stand Up to Cancer for being our beneficiary for this season. And if you would like to support MST Esports and allow us to do more things like this, we would really appreciate it if you would go and donate to them.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Yeah, I can turn it up, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'll turn it up here so you guys can hear a little bit more. Let me make sure that this isn't too loud. I don't want the game to be blasting over me, but yeah. Once again, thank you to everyone who is joining and everyone who has followed. If you would like to support us here at MST, we could really use donations for our cause. Once again, for this season, we are supporting Stand Up to Cancer. Now, going into the next match, it looks like Party Crashers, while I was talking and trying to fix the stream, has already managed to get some really good picks here. And is now capping the first point. Reaver going in, trying to stop them from capping. Ooh, Galaxy managing to stop a massive slam there, getting a pick off the Reinhardt.
Objective A captured.
And now you see the coach of NJIT kind of messing with his team a little bit there and calling out his Reinhardt on a failed slam there.
Fear not, mortals. I shall defend you.
And here we see a kind of deviation in the gameplay of NJIT versus Party Crashers. With NJIT, you definitely saw the tank kind of play up more, but Reinhardt here for Party Crashers is kind of playing back and on the point, wanting to kind of make space as they push the point. They know that they're going to have 3 on point for basically the entire game to make up for the time that they lost. Unfortunately, Galaxy Ray's slam gets Suzu'd, and it looks like that is a team fight lost for Party Crashers.
Hello.
Team kill.
My ultimate is charging.
I am the Junker Queen.
Establishing aerial position.
Payload stuck. Get it moving.
Let's kick
Now watching Geronimo trying to get some early damage in here. We do see that NJIT now has a Freya, which is going to be deadly for this Pharah. She stands away from the crowd too much. Freya is a very good character for picking off characters that are not playing with their team. And as you saw there, Geronimo just stood a little bit too far away from the team and got picked off.
Team kill.
Cheers, love! It's time to save the world.
Winston reporting.
We need to move the payload.
I beg for support POV. Yeah, I can get you some support POV in here.
もう大丈夫。
Here we see Pimienta.
Nanoboost administered.
Yeah.
Justice reigns from above.
Unfortunately, the nano into Galaxy Ray there was not quite enough to get past this little corner here. NJIT really using this corner to their advantage, hiding behind walls and managing to move out and get picks whenever they get a chance. But also staying aware enough to know that if they're low on health, they need to back up. Geronimo managing to get some very, very nice picks there. We'll see if it's actually enough to get Party Crashers into the second point.
私が守る。
My ultimate is charged. Sojourn en route.
Enemies. Time to fight.
Hey, payload stalled.
Hostile charging.
Healing fortified.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
A nice ultimate from Kiri there. We'll see what we can find.
What's up? I'm on
An
fire.
amazing Suzu from Kiri, saving the Winston there. And it looks like Party Crashers might be able to take this second point. Geronimo trying to take on this Freya, managing to get that pick. Now Freya is extremely staggered from her team. Her team probably will not be able to make it back to point in time to stop them from capping.
I'm on fire.
The payload.
No, it looks like Party Crashers was able to take the second point now with 3 minutes remaining.
My ultimate is charged.
But do remember, NJIT managed to make it to the last point with 4 minutes remaining. No matter what, Party Crashers will have less time than NJIT. They're going to have to play a good game here to bring this back.
Restoring balance.
Healing fortified.
Let's see some Ana gameplay. I like Ana gameplay.
I feel
Well,
warm inside.
I shouldn't have jinxed it.
Enemy over there.
I swapped to someone and they instantly die. That's my bad, guys.
I'm not finished.
Coming back. We see the Ana Mythic here looking better than ever.
I won't let
You
you
gotta love the Ana Mythic. It's too amazing to pass down. Probably one of my favorite Mythic weapon skins in the game so far.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て。
I see you.
Unfortunately, Ana missing the sleep there. And Colby Jack. Once again, if I had to pick an MVP for this match alone, it would be Colby Jack. Just getting all of those picks. and just doing a ton of damages that far there. Usually when you see kind of a Pharah in these kinds of situations, you'll usually see a Pharah Mercy, but in this case it seems like NJIT just wants to roll with the Pharah alone and see what happens, and man, they are running it well.
Coming through.
I have you. Keep fighting.
Let the kitsune guide you from above.
Once again, Colby Jack with just so many picks and so many meaningful picks that are able to keep NJIT in the game.
I go out on my turn.
Geronimo managing to get 3 picks though.
On your six.
Amazing gameplay from Geronimo.
Dodge this.
Unfortunately, those picks will go in vain, as the team was able to revive before Party Crushers was able to make a kind of a recover from that awful blow from Colby Jack. Party Crashers now down 2. Unfortunately, Anna's not able to keep their Winston up.
10 seconds remaining.
I Am Broom also managing to get some heavy picks in there. You see Geronimo trying to touch here, but unfortunately does not happen.
Victory.
And it looks like NJIT is going to take the game for a second time now. All right, and nope, that's not the right one. There we go. All right, so we saw some really amazing gameplay there from both teams, and yeah, I mean overall just really good gameplay. We saw some amazing things there, and we could definitely see some even more amazing things now. Party Crashers unfortunately taking the loss, but now for this match they have both map pick and the first hero band pick. So this is going to be amazing. Let's see here. Next is Push. Party Crashers has the map choice. Their options for this one is New Queen Street, Esperanza, or Coliseo. I love watching the chat because it's things that happened 3 minutes ago. It's just it's really funny. It's funny to see reactions to the things that I already reacted to 3 minutes ago. That's just nice. Looks like for this next one we are going to go to New Queen Street. Let's see here. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. All right. Party Crashers choosing New Queen Street, which is, in my opinion, not a bad choice for push map. Yeah, I mean, Coliseo, I like Coliseo personally. I just like it. I like Ash. I like playing Ash on Coliseo, but it is what it is. And it looks like oh, you guys just got to the end of the game. Um, it looks like we're going to go into the next one. Party Crashers still choosing their hero band. A little bit confused on the rules, which I don't blame them. Tournament rules are confusing. Um, all right, it looks like for the first hero band, we are going to go for Freya. I do agree. Singularity was unfortunately just not having a fun time that last game. And it looks like NJIT is going to ban Kiriko. Alright. Third game. We'll see if both teams are ready. NJIT is ready. Looks like Party Crashers is still getting ready. Alright, looks like Party Crashers is unfortunately having some issues. One of their DPS is missing right now. Alright, looks like the other team is ready now, so it is time to get going. This is the third game. If NJIT takes this game, that means that NJIT is the first ever winner of MST Esports League, and Party Crashers is unfortunately sent home for this season. Ooh. There we go. I just turned up the volume even more for the game, so I'm hoping that fixes things, because I don't know why... I don't know why this has been so quiet for some of you. I
truly wish that I knew how to fix that, but it doesn't appear to be working. I'm sorry about that.
Ready for battle.
Okay, maybe this will fix it, actually. I think this might fix it, hopefully. We'll see. All right, getting into it. It looks like Party Crashers is going for an extreme dive comp here. Full speed and really just, I mean, dive. It is the pinnacle of dive. It looks like NJIT is kind of going for a different style of dive here. Same DPS, a different tank with Winston, and different supports with a Brig and an Ana. Spaznik managing to get a pick on I Am Broom, really showing that other Sombra who's boss. Galaxy Ray unfortunately missing a charge there with Hamster. Falling down on Winston. Singularity managing to get a pick on Reverb, and Colby Jack managing to get a pick on Geronimo. But Ball doing some heavy damage here. It looks like NJIT is down more than Party Crashers here, but it looks like that switches up real quickly with Iggy getting a pick on Singularity and Colby getting a pick on Spaz. Hamster just trying to stay alive now, but it doesn't look like he's able to stay up. And now he is extremely staggered from the rest of his team. Looks like Singularity unfortunately falls down way too early. Party Crashers manages to get some good damage in on the Winston, but unfortunately goes off in vain, as Ray is still getting back from his unfortunate demise there. Geronimo getting impatient now and trying to go in and get some picks. Pimienta following after and taking some heavy damage. Not quite dying, though. Galaxy Ray in critical condition. Definitely going to need some support, and unfortunately does not get it. Singularity taking some heavy damage here. I'm going to see some Brig gameplay. I have been trying to learn Brig for a long time. She's a very difficult character, in my opinion. Geronimo and Spaznik managing to get some picks on the supports there, but NJIT already has forward spawn, so it is going to be very difficult for them to come back and actually use those two picks. NJIT now giving some space here. I Am Broom using an amazing ult there, managing to really put a thorn in the plans of Party Crashers. Spaznik looks like they're able to escape. Spaznik low, and Reverb manages to get the final hit on Spaznik. NJIT now with 2 picks on Party Crashers. Colby Jack doing some heavy damage onto this Juno. It isn't quite enough as Juno ults. Party Crashers able to take out Winston and Colby Jack, and it looks like Party Crashers might be able to start pushing the point now, and might be able to start bringing this back. They do still have 5.5 minutes to push it towards where NJIT pushed it. We'll have to see if they can bring this back for their team. If they want to win this game, they're going to have to win this game and every game following after it, of course. NJIT managing to get 3 picks on Party Crashers, and it looks like Party Crashers once again is going to fall down. But they did luckily manage to take away forward spawn from NJIT. Unfortunately, I don't think it's really going to do much because NJIT is once again about to get forward spawn. Colby Jack killing off Pimienta early. And another pick on Spaznik. Ooh, a clean grenade from Iggy here, managing to kill off that Zen, and with no support, Galaxy Ray falls not long after. NJIT coming into this battle with 3 ultimates, coming up on 4 with Briggs here. They use an early nano there, managing to kill all of Party Crashers, and it looks like NJIT takes the 3rd match. That does mean that NJIT Highlanders are officially the first ever team to win an MST Esports match, and unfortunately, Party Crashers are the first team to lose and be disqualified from an MST Esports match, which, not always the best of things to go by, but knowing the Party Crashers, I'm sure that they will take that take that name with pride. All right. Um. All right, NJIT now picking up the next map. Remember, just because NJIT is the winner of this event does not mean that we are done yet. We still have 2 more games to play with Escort and Flashpoint. Escort has 5 maps to choose from, and we'll see what NJIT picks. They're asking what maps they can pick. We've got, jeez, there's a lot. Dorado, Havana, Circuit, Rialto, and Shambali. We're gonna go with Circuit for the next map. And it looks like Party Crashers is now swapping in another one of their supports. All right, and Party Crashers gets the band pick. All right, it looks like the first hero ban from Party Crashers is going to be Maga. And it looks like from the NJIT, they're going to be banning Widowmaker. All right, fourth game. Looks like Party is having a little bit of problems. Nope, it looks like Party's ready. All right, here we go. Going into the fourth game now. This is the penultimate game. For those of you who are just coming in, NJIT has already won the tournament, but we are playing all 5 games as is standard for MST Esports. This is just a community, tournament thing, so there's no hard feelings, and we like to play all 5 games just to make sure that we still have some fun and just kind of have some games to relax and enjoy. Um, Thank you, everyone who has joined so far. I do believe that we have our charity donation link in the chat. So if you would like to donate to the cause, we are donating to Stand Up to Cancer this season. We would be really great. We would really greatly appreciate it if you would like to donate and help us in our cause and help us continue to put on games like this. Another thing, very sorry about all of the kind of unfortunate, the unfortunate, how do I want to say this? The unfortunate, like, tech problems that we've had. Even when I was just a streamer by myself, I had a lot of tech problems. So we will try our best in future streams to make sure that everything is working and doing as it should.
Enemy contact.
All right, going into the fourth match, Artorias playing as Sigma versus this Orisa. An early pick from NJIT on the Orisa there.
Barrier is splintering! Hello.
Disrupting.
I greet Kahoot.
Next time, think twice. Killing pylon deployed. Ha!
Oh. It looks like we might have a disconnection here. right. Both teams are. We'll see if Party Crashes is ready. I don't know what's going on in the game chat right now. uh, all right. Looks like we're gonna restart this match because unfortunately it looks like the the Party Crashers had an unfortunate disconnect there. But we are going to be restarting this match, and it will be good to go.
Ready for battle.
I wonder if there's a way for me to. I don't think so. Anyway, let me stop being distracted. Party Crashers looks like they're going for a Reinhardt, Genji, Cassidy, Zen, and Mercy here. With NJIT going with a Reinmir here. Sojourn, Freya, Alari, and Ana. Going with two extremely meta characters right now. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do with those.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Changing my pylon's location. Stay in range if you want my help. Healing pylon out. Seriously? Taking damage.
Starting off strong with Geronimo, I'm managing to get a pick on the Ana. What looks like it could be another pretty quick pick. Unfortunately, doesn't get it, but it looks like most of Party Crashes is already down.
Stay near my pylon.
I will give you shelter.
Two people from Party Crashers coming back with Alari or Colby Jack managing to get a pick on Geronimo out there too, and now Iggy managing to get a pick on Pimienta, and Party Crashers once again down 2 for this fight. See if they're able to get a pick on the Ramattra. It doesn't look like they're able to though.
Healing pylon deployed. My healing pylon is here.
Oof. Spasnik getting a nice pick on Reverb there. Continuing on, we got gonna see some Iggy the Dog gameplay. We love this Ana gameplay here.
Efficient design at work.
NJIT managing to get a pick on Galaxy Ray there. That's gonna be huge for NJIT to push forward.
Pass into the iris.
Party Crashers uses Zen ult, trying to stall the point as long as possible. Zen now in the back line of NJIT. But NJIT fights back, and they managed to get some very good picks there. Fortunately, Iggy the Dog, who we've seen definitely do a lot of interesting sleeps throughout this game, does not sleep that Reinhardt, and Reinhardt tries to walk over their team, but it looks like NJIT is able to take the first point with 4.5 minutes left. NJIT coming back with 3 ults here, almost 4 when with Ramatra ult. With Party Crashers only coming with almost 2, so it's going to be interesting to see how Party Crashers tries to hold this point.
Unbreakable.
Hunting them down!
I am on fire!
I won't let you fall.
NJIT again able to get some picks here. And it looks like they're going to push to the second point with should be about 5 minutes left.
The payload has
No
reached
recovery.
the checkpoint.
I'll keep the fire burning! I've got a reputation. Nice work, team. Keep it moving. We have company.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Party Crashers using both DPS ultimates, unfortunately not able to get any picks as NJIT plays really well as a team and is able to keep each other up.
Them down!
NJIT now just pushing this cart, trying to get it to the end with 4.5 minutes left. About halfway through third point now.
Taking care of you.
We'll see if Party Crash is able to maybe use that Zen ult to get some stall time in here again.
Payload's moving. Let's go.
I will
Keep fighting.
Party Crashers coming in through the window. Reinhardt with a mercy pocket here. And Iggy managing to hit a nasty sleep there to stop that run from pushing any further. Ryan continuing to get up and push through to their team. And managing to get a pick on Iggy there.
Face the sunrise! I won't hold back.
Reverb using ult to try and push back against Party Crashers here.
Stay in range if you want my help.
NJIT managing to come back and take out most of Party Crashers there. Mercy and Reinhardt coming back. We'll see if they're able to hold this for a little bit longer and get some extra time for Party Crashers. Reverb managing to hit a nasty headshot on that Ryan and get that pick.
Engaging enemy forces.
NJIT managing to get a team kill on Party, and they managed to capture the last point with 2.5 minutes left.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Now going into the next round, it looks like Party Crashers once again going for kind of a dive comp here with a Genji, an Echo, and a Diva, as well as a Juno to kind of speed them up. With NJIT going for more of a somewhat like kind of like more of like a flying characters, and they've got a Reinhardt and an Ana Zen. Definitely going for an interesting comp here.
Five,
Colby Jack
four,
doing some interesting fire attacks here.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Party Crashers just kind of chilling inside of their spawn.
Why has the payload stopped?
And it looks like Party Crashers is now ready to play once again.
Where's my team?
We cannot share
Hey
what
there.
we do not have inside. We best teach what we ourselves have
Do you mind
learned.
if I record this?
Hello, friend. Get this if you wish.
Globalizing. Greetings.
Drowsy?
I'm out.
Unfortunately, looks like Party Crashers' little plan here to act all peaceful and then go for their supports didn't work out exactly as they had planned.
Shall strike them down.
Hi. The enemy is approaching. Greetings. Greetings.
Advancing upward.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Do you mind if I record this?
Greetings.
Hello.
Payload incoming. Sit down. Greetings. I am sorry. Behind you, Lou. Sit down.
Hi.
Isaiah.
Let's show them why it
This
doesn't
is
pay
much
to
better
be
than
the
the
enemy.
time.
Seize the soul. You have invaded my heart.
Payload is advancing.
Greetings. I greet you.
Hey there.
Assistance.
Behind you. They are foes.
Unfortunately, it looks like my convincing was not quite enough to get Party Crashers to play here.
60 seconds remaining.
I will never tire of this.
Convene at the payload.
The payload is under my foot.
Behind you. Less than ideal.
Much obliged. Damn. Ah.
30 seconds.
Justice reigns from above.
What an amazing game. I'm glad that I chose these two teams for our first match.
Team kill.
This is
What's
beautiful.
next?
This is the most beautiful thing that's ever happened in the history of Overwatch Esports.
10 seconds.
I don't think I can think of anything more amazing than what's happening right
Close your eyes.
now. And that is match. Whoops.
Victory.
Alright. It looks like we're going into our final game. Who are you? Let me swap this over to this again. Looks like the teams are conversing right now whether or not they should take one more. All right, looks like we're gonna call it for now. Now that I think about it, maybe we should just keep it to however many matches it takes because obviously once someone loses, they kind of just want to get out of here. So we're just gonna go ahead and call it, I guess. Let's get everyone in here for the kind of wrap up. Um, let's see, who do I think was the MVP? All right. For MVP for honestly, I mean, for NJIT, I really just got to go with Colby Jack. They got those picks, and it was amazing to see. So let me get Colby Jack in here. Yo, welcome Colby Jack.
Hello.
Um, so, you guys won. You guys are the first ever winner of MST Esports League tournament. How do you feel?
Um, I feel solid, you know. Uh, well, good game, I guess. They
Yeah,
kind of stopped giving. They just gave up at the end, so
yeah,
you just needed. I
you guys
was
definitely
it.
played a good game there. During that Kings Row game, we definitely saw a lot of really interesting fire plays from you, and we definitely saw like a lot of picks, early fights.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just the point of that comp, I just got to spam, and then they just walked into my rockets and gave me kills, so it just made it
Yeah,
easier.
for sure. Um, do you have any tips for maybe any new upcoming fire players that you would want to give?
Well, I'm not really a forward player, but I think one tip I could give is just make sure you learn how to properly use her feel. Because I feel like for new forward players, that's just something that's like a really big, uh, well, what's the word? Obstacle for most new forward players.
For sure. All right. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this game, and you guys will be moving on into the next round. Congratulations.
Awesome. All right.